Welcome to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi the Light Seer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning, 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 good morning. There we go. Good morning, good morning. That was driving me nuts. Good morning, 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 everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Pisces Tarot, y'all. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. I am your host. I am Mimi the Light Seer. And over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And ooh, child, I know good and doggone well, this is about to be in somebody's business. It's about to get hot and spicy. Because, child, when I tell y'all, when I woke up at 1:30 this morning, yes, that's why we're a little bit early. But when I woke up at 1:30 this morning, y'all, I heard the earworm, and I was like, ooh, who is this? But let's put a pin there. I want to say good morning to all of my guppies, my friends who are on the graveyard shift. Good evening to all of my international family. If you are new to the Pisces Tarot experience, I want you to go ahead and put a star in the chat. And if you are a returning guest, I want you to go ahead and put a fish in the chat. We love to welcome and recognize all of our new and returning friends and family that like to come over here to the sea. And it get messy now, but we're going to try to keep it clean, okay? Now, today's agenda consists of a brief breath work and meditation, followed by a sound bowl cleanse, just to level set the energy and get us ready to receive what messages I have for you today. I then transition into a insight, which it usually includes a divine download and an earworm. And as I previously mentioned, today it is a earworm, okay? And it is loud in my ear, like burning my ear. All right. We also will then get into the overall energy reading for this, because I can assure you that whatever I'm telling you in the insights is going to come out in this energy reading, and I'm going to verify everything that I told you with the tarot cards and then close out with some final thoughts. Now, before we go ahead and get started, let's just take a minute to ground ourselves and to put ourselves in a position of receiving. We do this by just doing 3 deep breaths, in for 4 seconds, holding it for 4 seconds, and releasing it for 4. Whatever it is that you want to receive, I want you to inhale that, hold it for 4 seconds, and then release the opposite of that. So I like to use the example of money, because we can all use some money. So inhale what it feels like to have money flowing to you. What does it smell like? What is it, what kind of life do you think that you could have if you had just a little bit more money? And then I want you to release the feelings that you may have felt when you don't have that, right? The lack, the opposite thereof, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Whatever it is that you want to receive, it's up to you. But I just use that as an example. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. It always feels so good, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go ahead and get this sound bowl cleansed because I know a lot of y'all at work dealing with them crazies. Let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. Here we go, y'all. Oh, yay, we got motion. Spirit, you are welcome in this place. Yes, y'all. Yes. Now, listen, if y'all ready to get into this interactive reading, okay, let's get ready. Before we jump in, go ahead and familiarize yourself with those emojis because I talk to you and I want you to talk back to me, y'all. So if y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis. Go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis and go ahead and put them in the chat because without further ado, I want to listen. I'm telling y'all, this earworm been burning me. I'm ready to get to it. So if y'all ready to get to it, I want you to go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis and let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Here we go. Now, y'all know, each day before I do a reading, I always try to level set my energy to make sure that I feel the immediate energies the Spirit is sharing with me and what He is telling me. And when I tell you guys this morning, I got this divine download. And let me go pull the lyrics up because I have them here. This is one of my favorite love songs. Okay, this is one of my favorite love songs. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I'm not going to cap. I will sing this song 10 times back to back to back to back to back. Okay, because this song is so beautiful in my opinion. It is one of the best love songs that was ever written during the neo soul movement. This is Jill. This is Jill Scott, okay, 2001 Jill Scott in the prime of neo soul. Do you know what it is? This is The Way. This is The Way. Now, for those of y'all that got some like The Way, what? Y'all know this song. Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Jumped out of bed, took a shower, dressed, cleaned up my place, made me some breakfast. Y'all know I can't sing, but you know, we gonna sing the tune. Toast, 2 scrambled eggs, grits, grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work, beaming on down the way, down the road. Is it the way you love me, baby? Listen, when I heard this at 1:30 this morning, I opened up my eyes. I said, now who is in love? Because let me tell you, for you to get up like that and be on your way, somebody got to be doing that thing to you all the way. Not one way, not two, all the ways. That's mind, body, spirit, and soul alignment, okay? That's that feeling of, oh, that's my man. Okay? So, that's the earworm for today. I want to know who has got somebody beaming with joy to where you're getting up, you're being productive. You're not feeling that delay, that slump. Like that energy is so divine. This is what they call yoga coupling, right? When you're in that high elevation vibration. Not one of those, oh, this is just the honeymoon phase. No. We're talking about that high vibration where somebody is making you feel good. They got you singing. They got you beaming. They got you glowing. They got you feeling like that joy. You know, happiness got an air to it. And this person is giving you that air where you're glowing, where everybody keeps saying, oh, girl, where you been? You glowing. And you're like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are, girl. Yes, you are, girl. All them teeth is showing in your mouth, girl. So if you're ready to figure out whose business we about to get into. I need y'all to find those drums. Go ahead and find those drums and put those drums in the chat, because I promise you, we will not be disappointed. We will not be disappointed. I want to know who's got you feeling the way. Okay? So if y'all ready to get into this, I said go ahead and find those drums, because it's time for us to get to it now. Here we go. Spirit, you are welcome in this place. We thank you for coming and visit us today. Give us clear and precise messages that are for the highest good of all of those who are here and for the harm of none. Spirit, we call you to give us clear and precise messages for those who are here, those who will join, those who will watch the playback later. We thank you for filling this place, protecting our energy, protecting our space, and just giving us that insight for the harm of none and for the benefit of all. We thank you. Amen. Protecting this energy, protect the life, all of the above. Make me some breakfast toast. 2 scrambled eggs. Listen, if you're making 2 scrambled eggs today, with the price of eggs, you really in love, because shoot, you better be rationing out them eggs. All right, here we go. The overall energy reading for today is the Royal You. Didn't I just tell y'all this person got y'all glowing? This person got you feeling like royalty. This person has you all the way open right now. This person is giving you that glow, that air, that pizzazz, that feeling thereof. Listen. You feel like royalty. You feel like royalty right now. Child. Listen, I love this for you. Baby, when I tell you I'm here for it, I'm here for it. Okay? This person got you feeling like Queen of Sheba. Okay? King Solomon or Queen Sheba. All right? Ooh. Listen, when somebody be like, who you think you are, the Queen of Sheba? And I sure do think I'm the Queen of Sheba. Shoot, I don't know what you heard about me, but let me tell you. All right, so what is the overall truth that we need to hear right now for our journey, Spirit? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So this may be scaring you just a little bit. This connection may be scaring you right now because it's causing you to open up. Okay, it's causing you to open up. We have a lot of purple here, which is affiliated with the third eye chakra. Okay, so this is causing you to open up. And if you pay attention, we also have a lot of golden colors here, which is also affiliated with the sacral chakra. So I feel like this is causing you to open up. Like this is where that glow is, right? And if you've been like most people at this point in life, you've been through so much that it's hard for you to open up and to have that connection. But the fact that this person has you glowing, girl, good for you, honey. Good for you. I'm here for it. All right. What are some messages from the hidden realms? Messages from the hidden realms. Two scrambled eggs, grits. Listen, that woman said, I got up out the bed. I not only made breakfast, I cleaned up my place. You don't make this person, you don't put that oomph in it. All right. Listening to the ancestors, okay? Inherited patterns, traditions, integrated wisdom versus knowledge. We talked about this the other day, what that integrated wisdom and knowledge means, okay? But I definitely feel as though this is a testament of you praying and asking for guidance, asking for clarity, asking for insight, asking for wisdom, asking for understanding, right? Not wanting to mess this up, okay? Like, this is good. You know, like, everybody loves that newfound feeling that you come across when you get into relationships with people. But I feel as though because you recognize that this is significantly different and not like anything else, one is like not like the other, you are very, very precise in not trying to mess this up right now. Okay? I definitely feel that. Now, this is a newer deck for me as well. So let's go ahead and see what messages we have from the mermaids. What messages do we have from the mermaids? Crystal Caverns. Flow with the rhythm of life and let the cascading water of change carry you to new beginnings. Okay? So this is truly about new beginnings with somebody. Okay? Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Basically, it's what it's saying. Go with the flow. You got new beginnings coming in here. Okay? It's not, these two things are not like the others. This is not like the other. This is not like something or anything else that you have been through before in the past. One is not like the other. Okay? And it's got you glowing. It's got you feeling good. Okay? Now, how is this showing up for us in our everyday lives? How is this showing up for us in our everyday lives, Spirit? How is this showing up for us in our everyday lives? Well, as I said, one is not like the other. The comparison card falls out. So it's important for you to know one is not like the other. Don't compare yourself to or this relationship because it's not like the other. At the bottom, you got justice. Okay? You are being redeemed. You are getting back everything that the devil has stolen from you. Whatever it was that you was invested in before, baby, this is not like the other. How is this showing up for us? Fill your cup. We just talked about going with the flow. Now this is about you being vulnerable, being naked, recognizing that this may be scary, but this is about you filling your cup. This is about you getting with somebody that is going to give you that full emotional, relational support that you deserve and you desire. But most importantly, this is also about you following your intuition, going with the flow and what feels good for you, going with the flow and recognizing and understanding that it is your time to receive it. It's your time. Baby, it is your time. Do you hear me? It is your time. It is your time. You've suffered long enough. It is your time to walk into this season of love. Okay? And this person got you going. Now, what is our soul whisper for today, Spirit? What is the soul whisper for today? Grits. She said, not only did I make some toast and some scrambled eggs, but I made some grits on top of that. Baby, if them ain't instant grits, it took you a minute, right? All right, here we go. What is soul whisper? Decision. Decision. Okay? You're trying to decide what's most important to you. You're trying to decide where you're going to go, what you're going to do, how you're going to get there. Listen, baby, listen. Listen. Decision. Okay? Decision. This is where you praying and asking your ancestors for help is going to be important as well. Okay? This is exactly where praying and asking the ancestors for guidance. Because trying to break those historical patterns. Listen, at today's age, everybody has dealt with trauma. Everybody has dealt with some things that are less than flattering and dissatisfactory. So you asking for help, asking for wisdom, asking for clarity is not a bad thing here because you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. Two roads diverged at a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler long I stood. That is a quote from Robert Frost. When you have a clear decision about how a particular situation will turn out, it can be disheartening when things don't plan out as you hoped. What you need to remember is that each little detour you take on the road towards your goal is often a blessing of sorts. There may be something that you need to learn by taking an unexpected path, or that you may find the path that you initially set out on was not the one that your heart desired all along. Things may not be exactly as you envisioned, but they will turn out for you one way or the other. Remain positive and keep moving forward. Do not allow yourself to fall victim to regret. Every decision that you have ever made has been the right decision at that time with the information that you had available to you. Keep your head up, and the fire of your desired outcome will burn brightly. So this is about challenging your belief, your certitude, your decisiveness, you being sure. This is about you overcoming uncertainty, doubt, regret, and ambition, which is what I was talking about just a minute ago when I referenced talking to the ancestors, asking for guidance, integrating that wisdom with knowledge. Okay? Learning from the past, learning from the mistakes, informing your decisions about the future, but also not moving and operating in fear. Hello? Okay? The sacred words for today is, I will follow my inner compass fearlessly. If you believe that, I want you to write that down in the chat. I will follow my inner compass fearlessly. Again, remember I told you the yellow that was here, this purple was about the third eye, which is targeting the chakra, your third eye chakra with this purple. The gold here is about the solar plexus. Remember I said that? That's what this is about as well. Your solar plexus. Okay? That's about your solar plexus. Okay? When uncertain of the path that you should take, your instincts or intuition will guide you in the right direction, reminding you that your inner compass will always lead you to your true North Star. Okay? Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with when I'm talking about these chakras and things like that, let's look up what, so I can give you clear, is the sacral chakra. There we go. The sacral chakra is an energy center in the lower abdomen, which is associated with creativity, emotions, and sensuality. It is the second of 7 chakras that are within the body, but we know that there are 121 total chakras that exceed the body, above and below the body. That's a whole different story. All right. So this is about you. This is about you, boo. This is about you and what it is that you want to do. How you want to move with this. All right. Because somebody got you glowing. Somebody got you beaming along the way, down the road. They got you going down third road, smiling, walking by yourself and smiling like you have, like you having a whole conversation with somebody else that can't nobody else see. Got you feel like you talking to yourself. But you know, hey, that's good for you. I like that for you. All right, so let's get some insights, because we know the universe speaks to us in a variety of ways. So let's pick up some insights to see what this message may be about today. I definitely feel like somebody's in love. Like you woke me up at 1:30 in the morning to talk about it. Somebody is definitely in love. Ain't that what she's saying in the song? All right, here we go. Intuition. The red flags that you ignore now will come back to bite later. Okay? So, intuition is a repeated buzzword that is coming out for today. You need to really tap into your intuition. Okay? You really need to tap into your intuition. I'm not going to say that this is one of those scenarios that may be too good to be true, but we need to pay attention, because the red flags that you ignore now will come back to bite you. All right? Really? Woke up this morning with smiles on my face. Heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, being blunt and honest. Make me some breakfast, toast, 2 scrambled eggs, grits. Somebody got you in love, y'all. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I need you to put some hearts in the chat. Put some hearts in the chat. If you know what this feels like, if you know what this looks like, if you ever had somebody to put it on you like that, that they got you waking up. Not only waking up, making up your bed, cleaning up your house, but making some breakfast and then jumping down and beaming down the way. Listen, if you know what that is, honey, I need you to flood the chat with some hearts, okay? All right. What is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea? Grits. Fake smiles. Fake smiles. Okay? People that are seeing you coming up through this, they ain't happy for you. What is the true emotion behind all of this? What is the true emotion? What is the true emotion here? This big old deck get on my nerves, I tell you. So big, so thick. All right, here we go. True emotion is memories. Okay, memories. Memories. All right, we got memories. We got fake smiles. Somebody having a heart to heart. It's about intuition. Whew. Okay. What lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? Grits. Listen, she said, grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work. Beaming along the way, down 3rd Road. Is it the way? What lies beneath all of this? You know. Betrayal. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Hopefully this is one of those instances where this is like residual unintended consequences of the past coming back, which is also where it's like that's that prayer, that's that insight of tapping into the ancestors and your spiritual team so that you're not messing this up, you're not self-sabotaging, because we all know what that looks like. And let's be honest, we, like I said before, at today's age, you're not going to sit up here and tell me that you haven't been through these situations where you feel as though you just, when it's too good to be true, you don't want to tap in, you don't want to open up, you don't want to, because you're afraid. And what I'm telling you is, maybe, hopefully, positively, this is you integrating that knowledge and wisdom together so that you can do the right thing and not fumble this bag, because we've all been betrayed before. And let's be clear, it don't feel good. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? Down the road, is it the way? You love me, baby. Is it? And you know what's crazy? This song was written by 3 men. This was not written by Jill Scott. She just performed this song. So imagine a man singing this song. Gives it a whole different context, don't it? All right, when we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? What do we see? What do we see? Stay positive, y'all. This is about self-love, loving you, taking back control, finally being happy. Stay positive, y'all. Stay positive. Okay? Stay positive. What is the true crime here? What is the true crime here? Make me some breakfast, toast, 2 scrambled eggs, grits, grab my keys, grab my jacket off to work. The man said, grab my wallet. That's what he said. Beaming along the way, down the road. All right, here we go. What's the true crime here? Love. This is about love. This is definitely about love. We got a love story, folks. Perhaps you realize this person ain't perfect. One of the most humbling stages of a relationship is when your bubble gets burst and you realize that the person that you are most interested in is not perfect. That is the biggest bubble burst of your life. All right, what is the yin and the yang? What is the yin and the yang? What is the influential energy here? What is the yin and the yang? Beaming along the way, down the road. Self-care fell out. Energy. Okay, this is self-care energy. Low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, and to retreat. Okay. Self-love, self-care. Okay. Maybe you need to take a step back from this person in the beginning. Make me some breakfast, toast, 2 scrambled eggs. All right, what is blocking this? Grits. What is blocking this relationship? What is blocking this relationship? Dreaming along the way, down the road. Confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. Somebody is confused. Somebody is confused, which goes back to that prayer that I was referencing earlier and trying to tap in to make sure that you're not messing this up. You're not self-sabotaging. All right. Last but not least, our last insight. Spirit, does this person love this person or no? Does this person love this person or no? Make me some breakfast, toast, 2 scrambled eggs, grits. Yes, you are incredibly alluring to me. This person is heavily romantically attracted to you. Okay? Now, one thing I want to point out is that we got roses on 2 different cards here, and we got roses over here. Okay? Ciao. y'all. This is about faith. This is about beginnings. This is about beauty. This is about love. This is about love, folks. Now, let's go ahead and look at this again and get these roles together, okay? Let's go ahead and get these roles together, y'all, because I'm ready to figure out who business is. Somebody's in love, but they're confused. All right, intuition. I do feel as though somebody, okay, let's see. Person is dealing with betrayal, is trying to use their intuition. Somebody is having these heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like the person who's confused doesn't know what's going on. This is about their self-love, their self-care. This is about love. This is tight, y'all. This is tight. This is tight. Okay, this person is memories and this person is smile. All right, so we got here. Person A is needed to follow and tap into their intuition. Okay, they're kind of skeptical here. They've been betrayed before. There has been deceit before. There's been a lot of backstabbing. They felt like this other person was a traitor. They cannot be trusted. There will be some type of heart-to-heart conversations had, deep conversations, intimate discussions where you're being brutally honest, okay? And or this person is realizing that they've had a lot of memories about this person. Like this was very nostalgic to this person. And they realize that they're very attracted to this other person still. Okay, they're very attracted to it. So they want another opportunity. They want another chance. That's where I'm going with this. Okay. Now, person B in all of this. Person B may be very confused right now. Okay. They don't know what they want. So they need to have clarity. All right. Right now, this is about their self-care. They feel depleted, low energy. Okay, they're cleansing. They needed time alone to recharge and to regroup. This was about their self-love. Okay, loving themselves, taking back control, finally getting to happy. This is about love. Like, how do you define love? And this is also realizing and recognizing that a lot of people, once you, if and when you do go back to the situation, in which you will, because you woke up this morning with a smile on your face. A lot of people ain't gonna be happy for you, right? And this goes back to that whole narrative that we've been talking about for quite some time over here at Pisces Tarot, that when you are dealing with other people sometimes and you start telling your friends about these friends who be doing you in, your friends don't forget. When you forgive, we don't forget. Okay, so when you go back to this Mickey Ficky after the 50, 11th, 900th time of them betraying and backstabbing you, we like, you know, it's a little bit of disappointment, right? So, if y'all ready to figure out who business we finna get into, I want you to put those drums in the chat. Because it's time for us to figure out whose business this is. Shall we? Here we go. Whose business is this? Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. All right, Spirit, whose business is this? It's definitely a reconciliation of a relationship. It's not a new relationship. It's a reconciliation of something that happened in the past, which is why you're being encouraged to go with the flow. Integrate your wisdom with knowledge. Remember, we spoke about that like 2 or 3 days ago. All right, here we go. Person A is coming in as a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are coming in as the 4 of Cups. This is about you meditating, contemplating, being apathetic, reevaluating, and feeling disconnected. Okay? You thought that you could live your life without this person. You thought that the grass was greener on the other side. You thought that you was going to have other people to come and fill your cup. You thought. You thought. But you thought wrong, okay? You thought wrong, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ain't nobody else giving you this that you're getting from this person. Nobody else is giving you what you're getting from this person. The other person that's involved with this situation is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in as the Two of Wands, okay? This is about planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, and travel plans, okay? Trying to figure out which way they want to go. So what's interesting in all of this, and I'm just going to say this before, I do what I do. It's important to remember you have two conflicting elements. You have water and fire. Okay, fire is hot and dry, water is cool and wet. Okay, so when you think about it that way, water extinguishes fire. Always remember that. Always remember that. Water extinguishes fire. So if the energy becomes too heavy and too negative and too pessimistic, it's going to always put out that fire sign. Always. Okay, it's going to kill the excitement. All right, so if y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to go ahead and find those magnifying glasses because it's time for us to zoom in. We listen. We ain't going to judge, but we sure finna get messy, y'all, because I want to know how this person got you back feeling good. Jumping up out of bed, grabbing your keys, grabbing your purse, grabbing your jacket, and you off to work, beaming along the way down the road. I want to know. So if y'all ready to get into it, I want to see those magnifying glasses in the chat, and let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Here we go.
I should have followed my own. I should have followed my own intuition. I should have followed my own. I knew it. I should have followed my own. 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 Willing.
Spirit, what is going on with my water and fire signs? Water and fire signs. Okay, water and fire signs. Water and fire signs. What is going on between my water and fire signs? Well, for one, the water signs, as I said before, have been betrayed by this fire sign. However, they are intentionally purposing themselves to try to overcome the feeling thereof, of like being afraid. Okay, they're trying to overcome that feeling of being afraid. They're trying to overcome that feeling of, I don't know what to do. I don't really trust this situation. Like that is the energy that is coming in here right now. It's like, I don't know what to make of this. I can't trust it. I'm lacking the courage. And that's where it's like, okay, just go with the flow. If this is what's filling your cup right now, go with the flow. So the present energy right now coming in for this person is coming in as the King of Swords. Okay, they're very much so heavily in their thought. They're planning. Okay, doing a whole lot of thinking, reflecting, and assessing, trying to make the most of this situation, trying to understand, like, if I should go back to this situation, how is this really truly going to make me feel? Is this really going to be like it was the last time? Because it is feeling kind of nostalgic to me. Will this person betray me again, or will there be changed behavior? Okay, is this something that is just sexual in nature, or is this something that's going to be edifying to me in the long run? Is this going to be that something that is going to make me want to be here and desire to be here? Like, there's a lot of questions right now that are being asked. Okay, there are a lot of questions being asked right now, and this person is in very deep thought about it, because a part of them wants to come forward, but then the other part is just like, I don't know. Like, if this person don't care, then I don't care type of energy. Okay, Now, person B in this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is coming in right now with decisions that they have to make. Okay? And that's where this confusion is coming in for them. Their foundation energy is talking about, you know what, I have an opportunity over here, thus this wand being in my hand, but there's something back here behind me that I could give my attention to. But this person is very much so confused. They lack clarity. They probably needed to take a step back from this situation so that they can refocus and realign themselves and recharge. But this is also about them learning how to come into their own self-love. And so for this person, it's like, okay, one decision is going to be more difficult than the other. One is not like the other. Okay? One is not like the other. Either I'm going to make the easier decision, I'm going to take the easier road, I'm going to pick what's comfortable to me. Either I'm going to choose myself, or I'm going to dig my feet in deep and do the hard work and take this other person back. One is not like the other. Okay. And part of what's making this person so confused with this decision is knowing that if you went back and told other people, me and Leroy done got back together again, they're going to be looking at you like, girl, is you crazy? Is you dumb? Do you remember what Leroy did to you the last time?
What?
They're not going to be supportive. And that's part of the reason why you are in this position where you're feeling like, I don't know, or I can't say that this is what I really want to do. So there's decisions that are having to be made right now from this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Do I take care of myself? Do I love myself? Do I nurture myself? Or do I go after love? Do I go after love? Do I pursue love? That's the question. Do I pursue love? Yes or no? Now, the positives in all of this, it's a lot of emotions here, okay? Which is your energy, water signs, okay? Specifically Cancers, okay? This is your energy here. But there's also a lot of things about this relationship and this person that you do not know. You do not know. And that goes across the board for both of y'all. It's not that the fire sign was never attracted to you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It was never that. You betrayed their trust. You stabbed them in the back. You made them feel like, and you know what? Now that I'm looking at this again with a fresh and new perspective, I don't feel like it was you who betrayed this person. I feel like this was the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that betrayed you. I feel like it was them and their confusion that betrayed you. I feel like let me scratch that. I feel as though this whole time they've known what they really wanted. That's the narrative. They've never really known what they wanted. They've always been confused. They've always had their eye and their hand on one thing, but then they've always been entertaining other things. And this is why they're coming in confused here. Don't know what they want. 1 minute it's all about self-care. I need to take a step back. It's all about self-love. The next minute it's like, oh, I love. They don't know what they want. And that's why they're having this decision that they have to make too. And they're confused about the decision to make. And this is where I feel like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is putting their foot down. They're like, listen now, if you come back this time, you don't get permission to be in and out, hot and cold, up and down. You better be consistent, because ain't nobody finna be coming in here dealing with all this BS. It's a bunch of garbage and malarkey, and I ain't got time for it.
Trash.
Okay? So it definitely feels as though that's why this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio has been kind of like about everything. And this is why they've been taking time to sit back and to reflect and to assess what is it that they truly want, because it's a whole lot about this relationship and this connection that they don't understand. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of questions about loyalty, integrity. It's a lot going on here about positive and negative energy and forces, because they feel like you're easily manipulated and able to do anything. you're hot, you're cold, you're in, you're out, you don't know. It's just a lot. It's too much, and it's overpowering, and it's overtaking. It's an energy that's overpowering, overtaking. And what Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is trying to say, okay, now if I still choose to go back, this is going to have life-changing effects on me. This is not something that's minor. You know, this is not a minor, oh, let me just hook up with Leroy. No. You go back and you start dealing with Leroy, you're going to deal with some Leroy consequences. And the question is, are you ready to deal with those consequences? The consequences in all of this is those memories. And that's what we talked about before with this right here. Okay? You keep going back, looking at the pictures, looking at the good times, being all up in your feelings about stuff, thinking about it because you over here, you bored, you alone. And it's like, you know what? This person is really attractive to me. Like, I really still got the hots for this person, but I can't go back to this person. Like, it's something about them that attracts me to them, but then it's like, when I get with them, they give me that glow. They give me that air. Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. They give you that on one hand. And then on the other hand, they got you over here just aggravated and pissed off and about ready to slap the cat and fight the dog. I mean, it's annoying, right? It doesn't make any sense.
Damn you!
They're very inconsistent in how they're moving. Okay? They're very inconsistent about how they're moving. And what makes it even more perplexing is that when they tell this story to other people, they making it seem like you the problem. Maybe you are. Maybe you not. All we know is you got somebody who don't really know what they want. They don't know what they want. And this is why Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, while this feels good to them, while this is something that's attractive to them, while you're being encouraged to grow and to overcome those feelings of fears and resistance and all that, while all that is cute, and while all that may be true, you got to figure out what's most important to you and make the best decision. What is your North Star? What do you want? How do you want your relationships to be? Go with the flow. Go with whatever feels good to you, but also is going to fill your cup. This is about you. It's not about you just giving to other people. It's about who's giving back to you. Who's filling your cup? And if this person is confused, don't know if they in, don't know if they out, don't know if they gonna be hot, don't know if if they confused like that, I'm pretty sure they're depleting your cup, not filling your cup. Okay? So this is a very, very, very interesting perspective to be a part of today, you know? Because this is something that can easily be distracting. And even though it feels good to you, child, if there is no clarity, stability, consistency, and intentionality behind all of this, you just in the rat race still. And that's where you were trying to get out of in the beginning when you needed to take a break. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Now, what you need to do to, what this is trying to teach you, excuse me, is love is out there for you. Love is available. There's somebody that's going to be out there that's going to love you regardless, that's going to put in this level of effort and work towards you. There are people out there that want the same things that you want, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but for some reason, you just keep on picking the ones who don't want that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a pick-me complex because it's not. I feel like you're innately attracted to people who leave you feeling confused and confounded. I do. You are attracted to people who need that extra oomph and help, right? And instead of you choosing yourself, you keep on choosing to stick around and go on this roller coaster ride of being up and down, in and out, up, you know. Instead of you finding somebody that's really like, you know what, I know what I want. I'm clear about what I want. I know what that looks like. What this is trying to teach you is, with this Hermit card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you have to take back your own power and decide, what do you want? Understand who you are. Go within. Look for that light and that illumination from what your heart is telling you is the right thing to do. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. Alexa, turn on living room light. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody an explanation for why you're doing what you're doing. You don't. But because you're so used to being that nurturing spirit and that nurturing partner and that forgiving partner and acting like you're not bothered when you truly are bothered, this is where that has to stop. You got to be true to yourself. If you want to elevate, if you want to grow, if you want to overcome the obstacles of life, then you got to follow your intuition. And you got to follow what your heart is telling you. Because even though this person makes you feel good, it makes you beam down the way and all this other stuff like that, if you're not learning from your past, if you're not learning from your mistakes, if you're not integrating that wisdom, let me look that back up because that was so powerful the other day when we had this conversation. And I want to embroider that and embark that upon you right now. What is integrated wisdom versus knowledge? Let me see if I can find it again. Integrated wisdom, which is data, through actions or decisions we make with rationality, insight, and experience, appropriate discernment, in other words. Knowledge is knowing that tomato is fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in fruit salad. Okay? So it definitely feels like, and that's not the same definition that we had the other day, but integrated wisdom refers to the ability to not only gather knowledge, but to also apply it thoroughly and thoughtfully with discernment in real life situations, considering various perspectives and experiences to make sound decisions. While knowledge simply means the acquisition of facts and information without necessarily implying the ability to use it wisely or appropriately. Okay? So this is telling you to learn from the things that have happened in the past. And if there's things that you're not clear about and it's not making sense to you, don't be afraid to go call upon your ancestors. Don't be afraid to tap into your spiritual team. Don't be afraid to ask for clarity. Because these are patterns that are being woven into your relationship. And if you're not careful, you're going to get sucked all up in this again. And then you don't even know why you're here, stuck on the spin cycle. We're not wasting time this year on unfruitful relationships that are not growing and that are thriving and that are not healthy. We're just not there this year. So you're being challenged, you're being employed to go and to focus on you and what you truly want. Because if you want stability, if you want the companionship, if you want whatever it is that you want, you got it. But you got to stop operating from a space of fear. And see, that's where I feel Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, y'all keep going backwards to that old thing. Out of comfort. It's comfortable. It's comfort. You can't keep going back to the old thing now. If you want something new, you got to get something new. You can't keep going back to that old thing. And this is where that confusion is playing a part. All right? There's a lack of clarity. So how we got two confused people? This the blind leading the blind. How we ever gonna get somewhere if you don't know what you want and I don't know what I want? How do we ever come to the consensus that this is what we want to do? I mean, make it make sense.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Y'all both confused. But because this person makes you feel the warm and the fuzzies, this is where you get sucked up. This is where you get sucked up. This is where you start going into that spiel of, is it the way you love me, baby? And it's toxic as all get out. It is toxic. It is low vibrational. It is karmic. It is insecure. It gives you insecurity. It makes you feel inadequate. It doesn't give you that spirit of trust. It's nothing about this situation that makes you feel good about who you are, if we're being honest. And this is why the intuition card came up, pointing you to follow. Pay attention to those red flags because they will come back to bite you later. If this person betrayed you once before, with their indecisiveness, their inconsistency, not knowing if they're going to come, and what make you think they ain't going to do it again? Why do we romanticize people? When we ain't with them, we start going back through the memories. We start looking back. We start thinking about how sexy what that thing do and all that stuff like that. And we start like hyper sensationalizing who this person really was. But then when you go back and you go deal with them and you start back exposing yourself to the inconsistencies and they don't know if they're going to come in and they confused and they're like, I need a break. I'm on again, off again, on again, off again. Like it's not what's up. It's not what's up. And I strongly feel like part of the reason why this person is so confused about what they want is because they really don't know what love is. They really don't know what love is. They're trying to figure it out between the self-care and taking back control. Listen, none of those things are wrong. Two things can be true at the same time and be factual. There's nothing wrong with them having self-care and self-love. There's nothing wrong with that. What makes it wrong is when you keep coming around this other person acting like you're clear, acting like you have a plan, acting like you're ready to move forward with this person. But the reality is you're confused about what you even want. So how you gonna know? If you don't know what you want, how you gonna know who you want? That's the problem. And you embark that confusion and impart that upon this person. That's what's making this low vibrational. Okay? Now, I don't have my book in front of me, but I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I can Google it real quick. Okay, so in essence, when we talk about low vibrational relationships, we're talking about relationships that are characterized by negative emotions, draining energy, lack of support, and behaviors that are considered to be harmful or stagnant, often involving negativity, criticism, manipulation, or a constant feeling of being pulled down by your partner. Okay? Now, let's be clear. All right? People only do what you allow them to do. And this goes back to that savior-like complex that water signs have when other people are up, down, in, out, and unclear. Like, we just think we can save everybody. And in reality, you can't save nobody. Meg the Stallion and them tried to tell you. You can't save them. But it's something about this relationship that makes this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio get this gleam, this glow, this air of love. Like, Ooh, it's my man, my man, my man, my man. Is it really your man, sis? Is it really? Because I'm trying to tell you, like, listening to all of this just sounds like a bunch of fugazi. Listening to this don't even make any sense. It makes no sense at all. None at all. And here we go again with this 4 of Cups. Every time you open up yourself to this person thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, this person leaves you feeling half empty. Every time you think that you're going to be able to go back into this relationship and something's going to be changed, it's going to be different, you're disappointed every time. Every time. That is your foundational energy right here, is at the bottom of the deck right here. So every time you get yourself all excited, thinking y'all back on again, you back off again. You know why you back off again? Because it's constant conflict and drama, because this person is confused. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They're not communicating their needs. Everybody got a life inside and outside of this relationship. This is your life. This is my life. This is our life in the middle. And if you're not communicating that in your life over here, your cup is overwhelmed, you can't bring that feeling into our situation without communicating that. So therefore, how am I over here supposed to know? How can I show up to you and support you if you don't communicate? That me asking you for the simplest of things is overwhelming you. But then when I decide to move around from you, here you come trying to manipulate me, acting like you so in love. Then as soon as I give you the time of day and you got me over here beaming down 3rd row, here you come taking back your love, taking back, oh, it's about me, 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 me. All of this is very low vibrational, and it is confusing energy. So my question is, why are you allowing this, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Why are you allowing this? Why are you allowing this person to keep coming back, forth and forth, like you ain't a Leo? Why you keep doing it? Why you keep doing it? It's 3 things you should not do with anybody in 2025. Go back and forth, go in and out, go up and down, go round and round. That's 4 places you should not be going in 2025. Grab your pens, write that down. You should not be going up and down, left and right, back and forth, round and round. Like, you should not be going those 4 places with anybody in 2025. At all. Should not be going. But for some reason or another, they keep hoping that something's going to change. And this is why your ancestors are telling you, pay attention. Use that integrated wisdom. What's important to you? Have the courage to face your fear. Your fear is, I don't want to be alone. Ain't nothing wrong with being alone, sis. Because right now you with somebody and you still losing. Right now you with somebody and you still losing, child. And that ain't good either. This person may also have a very depressive energy by themselves, okay? This person may be struggling with mental health. Which is also part of the reason where the fake smiles is coming from. They're pretending like they have it all together, but they really don't. And that is also and could be facilitating some of this negativity that's here, right? This person is very indecisive. Like, I feel like this person talks out the side of their neck. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is good for saying one thing and doing something totally different. And that's life. That is life as well. What the heck is going on? How come? There's a lot of confusion, bickering, and arguing that's going on here in this situation for sure. When I tell you it's low vibrational in every aspect, baby, that's what it is. It is low vibrational. It is unhealthy. It's unhinged. It's diabolical. You're asking somebody to give you something that they don't have. You definitely are asking somebody to give you something that they don't have. So, yep. You got the High Priestess right here in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I don't understand what you don't understand about this situation. You're proceeding like you don't want to make the wrong step in the wrong direction. And I get it. Nobody wants to fumble the bag. But my question to you is this really a bag? Is this really even a bag?
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold up.
Okay. You let this person come in and use you. All right? You let this person come around you. They love on you. They give you all that good, gush, what that boy on that, osh, gosh, me gosh, whatever the man said, right? You let them come in and completely you, okay? And then when they do that, they leave you confused. That's why you're waking up singing a song. What'd she say? Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Jumped out of bed, took a shower, dressed, cleaned up my... That's why. Because when this person comes around you, they come around, they giving you that good. They're over here, you down, and then they sending you on your way. And then when you don't hear from them, you over here, you confused. You just like, what just happened? This is why you're confused. Because they're confused. They come around you long enough to get what they're going to get from you, and then they on about their business. And this is where you're struggling. This is why you keep coming in with this Four of Cups energy. Because you're like, I'm attracted to you. I like the way you make me feel at times. But for the majority of the time, I'm confused. I don't have the insight. I don't know what's going on. It feels like I'm being blocked. And that's what your spirit guide is telling you. Tap into the real you. Know who you are. Use your third eye. Use your intuition, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You know what time it is. You know what's going on. Go with the flow. Yes. That's why it's telling you here with this Crystal Caverns card. Flow with the rhythms of life. And let the cascading waters of change carry you to new beginnings. You will never have this with that person. You need somebody that's going to fill your cup, not take away from you. The question is, how low can you go? Because every time you keep going back to Leroy over here, you want to get mad and pop off, and then you want to get an attitude.
Anything else?
And the reality is, why you keep going back? You need to let your yeses be your yeses and your no's be your no's.
Goodbye.
Because for some reason or another, every time Leroy does what Leroy does, and he be what he gonna be and do what he gonna do, you over here shocked, stumbled, and flabbergasted. And the question is, why? Why, girl, why? Or why, sir, why? You know, however your relationship dynamic is. But you know what you got to do. All right? Now. Whoop. Page of Pentacles. In reverse. Okay? Page of Cups, excuse me. Page of Cups in reverse. You're not wanting to have that conversation where it's time for you to address the fact that they're very immature, or they're not in a place for you at this point in time. You don't want to have that heart-to-heart conversation. You don't want to deal with the real. You don't want to pay attention to what's really going on. You're avoiding it. You're avoiding it. And the reality is you can't continue to put yourself in a position where you're going to continue to allow yourself to be in this negative situation. You can't do it. You can't do it, folks. And the sad part is you're allowing this to happen to you. And the question is why? Why do you keep on allowing this to happen to you?